Updates on Loski. I want to start it off with he has been arrested and I think he's been charged with possession of a bladed article. So he got arrested to do with this crash. I think someone that was on the scene or whatnot looked like him, but he has nothing to do with it. But he's in prison for a bladed article. And yeah, you know, when you're on license, especially for going to prison for a firearm, he's now been caught with a bladed article. He's got to do the whole of his license. I don't know how long his license is, but I would presume he done a couple years, so he might have 18 months, 2 years left on his license. Now, they could potentially sentence him, and then he has to do a bit more of his license and then come out with the last 6 months of his license or whatnot. Or you just never know. But that's just an update with Loski. I already spoke about Loski. I already shared my views when you have a second chance, a third chance, you can't keep and be given chances, man. You have to take accountability and pick what do you want to do. If you're in an environment that you have to carry a knife, then don't be in that environment. You have the funds, you have the money to actually move out. And to call a spade, even if you moved to past Manchester or even up there, it's actually cheaper to live up north than it is to live more down south. It's cheaper to live up north. So there's no excuses, man, but is what it is. Now, I don't think that we're even paying attention to this person I want to speak about, because what he's doing is madness, bro. Like madness. Like you never ever think someone from the hood can make this transition the way that he is, and no one's not speaking about it. And that is Fekky. That's Fekky, bro. Fekky is a bad boy from Lewisham. Yes, I'm just letting you know. From the area of Lewisham, Fekky is a bad boy. Then he found music and made that transition. You get me? Mobiles. His come up was very powerful, bro. It was a big thing in our scene. And years ago, boom, he just made that transition. And not only that, yeah, do you know what he's doing for the community and his community? Charities, and not the fact that he just announced the charity and it ran for 1 year. It's keeping going. Years down the line, he's still doing charities, bro. This is what you call a role model and someone that has changed his life. I'm gonna flick and show my screen so you can actually see, bro. A man is on YouTube. A man's on YouTube. He's invested in a farm and he's doing vlogs. Farm vlogs, bro. Look at the madness. Look at it, bro. Different demographic. What is going on with these ads? Let me just speak quickly. Different demographic, guys. Literally. Let me just sort out these ads.
Hundreds of bees.
This might
Look
be
at
the
this.
most bravest thing I've ever done. It's crazy.
Can you smell the honey?
Yo, my name's Fekky. If you don't know me already, I'm a rapper from Lewisham, South London. Music was my escape from gang life. Luckily, I made a career out of it. I've toured around the world, been in big movies, and had big hits with some of the biggest artists to date. Whilst having all this success, I was still battling anxiety and trauma from the streets. That's until I found farming. In lockdown, I started growing my own veg. I found it therapeutic and healing. So I packed my bags, said bye to London, and moved to a farm. But then I realised I know who.
Guys, I don't think man's actually listening to what man's saying. And when he's saying it, bro, like Lewisham in South London is one of the main areas. There's legends that's come out of Lewisham, and there's legends now. And Fekky, bro, is a household name. Like, this is madness, bro. This is madness.
All about farm. So I want you guys to follow me up and down the country as I go working on different farms, learning everything farming before I come back and build my own farm, F Manor. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Hood to Farm.
Let's go forward.
Okay? Yeah, thanks. It weren't too bad, even though it was a bit bumpy on the road coming out. You see, when you want something in life, speak it into existence. You know what I'm saying? Vision it, it will happen. Look, now I've got the Defender. So no more messing up my Porsche, yeah? Shout out Defender every time, you already know, big fat. I just want to learn everything hunting today.
Okay, well, perhaps you've come to the right place.
Yeah, definitely.
This is mad. You know, like, I will forget that I'm even recording. You get me? But what I want to say about Fekky is, even if we go down, let's go actually to his YouTube page quickly. Bro, look at that. Look at the branding. Like, during COVID, he's just been doing blood, sweat, and tears, building. Now, this year, he started doing vlogging. A month ago, 168K views, guys. This is an audience that he's tapping into that is not a part of our culture, bro. Like, this is crazy. Look, consistently. My brother, keep on going. Let's go to his TikTok. Now he knows he's got to work a bit more on his TikTok. Boom. But he's posting. Fekky with the game. Look, he's posting. Like madness, look.
We got some ducks on the farm. We got some new arrivals today. I finally got some ducks. They're gonna go in here for a couple of days. I put food, water for them.
A man has got a farm, bro. Like for me, I think, what made you even think to even get a farm? But it shows you, with us, we can do and achieve anything. And see, sometimes you see the trap and going up to countries and selling drugs, heroin, crack. That's the easy thing. And then when you actually look at it, there's no end goal in that. You just end up going to prison. Like, a small percentage ends up cutting through, but you just end up going to prison. We all go to prison. A man that's actually thought, oh, I'm gonna jump into this space, bro. I've never seen something like this. Name someone in our culture that's made a transition like this. Like, it's crazy. Like, go to his Instagram. Look.
I'm gonna be trying out fishing, catching a fish worth £10,000. That's crazy. You know what they say? Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll eat for the rest of his life.
And you see rappers, yeah? Rappers are great at being characters, role play. You know, like streamers, everything's to do with role play and getting into the character. Bro, you can see already. Fekky, you can see how great he is. He's acted before, you get me? He's been in big films, you get me? I think he was in The Intent years ago. But yeah, man, have to give him his flowers, bro. So big shout out to Fekky, tell him to keep on going. Now, moving on to this big clash, bro. Moving on to this clash. Joyner Lucas. Moving on to this clash, obviously he's replied to Skepta. And he said some mad stuff in it, you get me? And for me, nobody cares. Obviously, it's getting some good traction, you get me? But for me, bro, I've never heard of him. I've never actually heard of him. He's got 6.1 million subscribers. I know people are gonna be like, Bounce, you're going mad, but I've actually never heard of him, you get me? But for me, he said something like flipping, he's never got a top 10. He said, what did he say? Something about you haven't charted a top 10. That's what he said. He said something about, Skepta hasn't charted the top 10. So, you know, we have to go to UK rap numbers and show the statistics, bro. You get me? Skepta has a top 10 single right now as we speak, and a UK top 40 song on the US Billboard Hot 100 charts this year. Just saying. Bro, and you see the thing with Skepta, you see what he's doing? This is what's showing him that he is one of the greatest to come out of our scene, bro. Because you see with musicians, sometimes they go quiet, but everything that he's done in terms of brand collaborations, in terms of producing, in terms of DJing, in terms of making songs, in terms of, bro, tactician. And it's like, he's a role model for musicians. He's a role model for men. He's not in no mix-up. Big shout out to Skepta. Big shout out to Skepta. I'm gonna go into what obviously the boy Minnie had to say. You get me? Cause I like Minnie. Follow Minnie as well, man. You see his intake and certain things is very, very, very fair.
I'm not gonna lie. I just heard that Joyner Lucas diss track to Skepta. It was kind of
By the way, guys, I don't even know if intake is even a word, but you know, I got dyslexic, so just sometimes when I can get muddled up with my words.
shit. I'm glad it was kind of shit. It was good for what it was. This kind of, remember the war dub level is kind of low in this war. I don't care. I want to say it. And all this rap beef business, rap war. Why are we rhyming on this tempo for? Slow the beat down and put a proper boom bap, normal beat. Put the normal rap beat.
It's true though. It is true. It's true. It's very true.
Oh man, that's not a rap beat. Put the normal rap beat on. I'm just jumping up and adding the gains, like call it a grime beef or something. This ain't rap. This ain't no rap beef. This ain't no rap beef, man. This is some grime. You're trying to do it. I don't know what the fuck this is, bro. That was shit. Shouts out to Joyner Lucas, but I'm not gonna lie to you, look, man. If he does another one like that, I'm gonna go in the booth and take the piss with him. He's taking.
Hey, and Joyner Lucas said something like, Skepta wants to be American. I think back in the day, UK artists used to rap like American artists, but not anymore, bro. We got our own, we've evolved, bro. We are influenced, especially in drill spaces. In the drill space, yeah, cool, we can mention Chicago drill and whatnot, but we got a lot of influence. You get me? We got a lot of influence in our space, guys. And let me explain and let me break it down. You see, R.I.P. to Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke blew up through UK drill. You get me? Fivio Foreign blew up through what? UK drill. Now we gotta play the boy Gigs quick. Just so you understand.
In 25 years, man like Hove's gonna say, you're my...
Firstly, bro, we got a big shout out to Gigs, and the reason why I'm covering Gigs a lot, because it's like, no matter what, see, in rap, whatnot, he needs to be profiled the way he needs to be profiled, how he's being profiled. So don't ever think that, get me, people flying in and it's not like that. If I see something, I'm gonna speak on it. He needs to be profiled the way he needs to be profiled. And bro, the man's coming out talking about autism. He's coming out, he's doing, bro, what UK artists like that's even going on drink champs? Like, what he's done for the scene is powerful. So yeah, man, keep on going, bro. And from when you're coming out talking about autism, that is growth. That's growth, bro.
Remind me of it, you know what I mean? I'll be like, yeah, my guy, like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like you're the OG of that new generation of, you know, of UK hip hop?
Yeah, I'm definitely OG. Before talking artists, we didn't hear no like UK gangster rap in no parties.
Wow.
It's the game's kind of at a time where everyone's kind of scared. Like, when things started popping, I was like,
when he's like, the game's at a time where people are kind of scared. They're scared to release in it because everyone is aware of the numbers. So we will have a normal 18-year-old that can now understand, based on the UK charts officials or based on sales or based on the blog pages posting what the first week sales done are, whether they determine whether the release is a good release or not. When you can't really say that, because AJ Tracy sold 3,500 copies first week, but he's got 100 million streams, like up until that date. So imagine what that whole project's gonna do in the next couple of years. It will probably reach to 300 million streams. So you can't determine what you see on first week charts as a success or not, because you got to base it on overall. Do you know what I mean? So now, because everyone knows about the numbers, people determine if that person is in sync. Like, oh yeah, boom, we can follow him because it's cool to follow him. Or, oh yeah, my man's full off, man. Like, and then it's a domino effect. This is what happens.
28. I couldn't do no shows, nothing, yeah. Couldn't come to America. Wow. Was banned from radio, TV, all of that.
Central C offended a lot of New York people.
Yeah, with the tracksuit thing.
They claim that Nike tag. Hold on, we didn't even know y'all had Nike out there.
New York drill that you hear, like, I don't know, big shit, like Fabio and all that.
Right.
That's London drill.
That's London drill. So you see what, get me, Jonah Lucas is saying, bro, we've evolved a lot, man. We've got a whole scene, you get me? And a lot of things has happened. A lot of things has happened, guys. Obviously, we got a big up Streets is Raw. Make sure you subscribe to them. Come across a Young Spray freestyle. You know, we got to plug in Young Spray. This video is just boom. Quick updates of like, boom, this has been posted, this is posted, this one, tune into this, you get me? But
No, start wheeling. No.
big shout out to this one here. Real big bro, real powerful person, you get me? He's done amazing.
Solid music. Yo, big up C1. When he does. All them shower man there, real duppy makers, real paper makers.
Hey, see Spray, he hasn't changed, you know. He has not changed.
Yo, listen. A veteran in the game, my men are running the game. I never run, blood, I stay and I aim. I beat shots like I ain't got no brains, like I never saw that film and saw what happened to Kane. I was a menace to society before menace to society. Don't blame me, mum, blame society. I like old dog, that nigga inspired me. Young black, don't give a fuck, that nigga remind me of me. Real
bro, are you okay? You see Young Spray, yeah? Bro. 2006, 2005, 2007. Him single-handedly had the game in a chokehold with his mixtapes. Like chokehold, bro. Like he had us, like, yo, yeah.
Recognize real, say if you're real, recognize me. If you're real, grab your tech and ride, G. Waste man, step aside, I wreck your life beat. Claiming that you've murked when you've only seen a guy bleed. Blow, blow! The only things that I need is one Glock, one shot, and I can stop a guy from breathing. Yeah, I could stop a guy this evening, pop him in the eye and leave him coughing till he's dry and freezing.
Bro, I can't lie. Do you know what we need, guys? We need a live show, a live RTM show. I know that these lot will sell out Hammersmith or Apollo. RTM will sell out Hammersmith or Apollo. It's just if that the security and that the police would allow that to happen. But he will sell out Hammersmith Apollo, or he will sell out another event. 3,000 to 5,000 capacity. I promise you, bro. They go live with tickets, they're selling out 5,000 tickets. And we need a live performance. He hasn't performed in years, and he needs to bring out all the people that he done songs with back in the day, the old school people. Bro, that would be, if I was managing Spray, these are the things that I would do to make sure, like, do what you're doing, but behind the scenes, this is what we're getting over the line. And if Hammersmith Apollo or one of these lots say no, then fuck it, we're getting a fucking warehouse. And we're getting a warehouse, and the way how we're going to govern it and do it in such a great way, trust me, bro, it will be a success. It will be security-wise, down to a T, it will be a success. Trust me, man. But cold.
I'll be in my car breezing, boy, they're not too far, they're breezing. If they see my car, I breeze them. I'm so crazy that I can't be crazy. Smoke weed till my mind go hazy. Take ease till my mind betrays me. Have to thank God that my mind's strong, cause these niggas trying to play me. Acting like they don't wanna rate me, when really they rate me. Tell the truth, like they really do hate me, yeah. Cause they know that I'm great, G, and I know that they fake, G. Bang, bang, but I'm still awake, G. Ain't nobody can break me, I never step on the brake, G. Full throttle till I'm seeing 180.
Bruv, guys, make sure you tune into Streets is Raw to watch the full 100, man. My man is real talented. Guys, obviously a lot of you lot have been messaging me about who's that last artist at the end that I made a video yesterday. Dave is my favorite artist. He's my favorite artist, bro. Dave is my favorite artist. When I listened to this artist, I thought, oh my God, this is like another Dave, you get me? So he needs to get to them Dave levels. So I'm just going to share awareness. You lot can go watch. He just dropped a video 6 hours ago. But bro, this is real talent, man. This is real talent. With the right marketing, it will do some madness.
Midlife crisis, I had nothing to show. All my accounts are minus and I was scared, but I can't show I'm frightened. Pedal biking through the ends and all my senses heightened. I couldn't suffer from a case of flash epilepsy. Yeah, we grew up with sirens. And
head to GRM Daily, man, and watch that, man. I'm going to finish it and be like, look, guys, it's been an eventful couple of days, man. Get me? It's always like that. Wireless is always, bro, in London, Birmingham, Manchester, Liverpool, any of these areas, or up north, wherever, if there's so much influence in one space, there's a lot of ego, there's a lot of draw out, there's a lot of people there, and everyone's backs up to the wall. Do you know what I mean? There's people don't get on with people. So the message about top 5 was more just down the roots of like, bro, like just be self-aware, man, of your surroundings at all time, innit? You get me? You're not a stupid person. You know the ins and outs of logistics. You know the people you have issues with. You know that people that got a lot of family ties with other people. So you should know better to have the right awareness, and also keep yourself exclusive, man. You don't have to be rolling because man's a bad boy or man's beaten murder or done any of that. We don't mean that we have to be in the blocks and the hood of. That life is done now, bro. You got the craziest cosign and you're doing your thing, bro. I don't have not one cosign. You get me? I'm pushing. Big shout out to Fashion Concept. Big shout out to Made You Think. Big shout out to UK Rap Numbers. You get me? These are pages that they push man's content, bro. You get me? They push every other page, bro. They don't push me. You get me? Big shout out to all the clippers on TikTok. But just understand, it doesn't matter that they don't push me because I'm still delivering. I'm still staying consistent. Like, and let me show you something before I finish off, because yesterday I made a post, and to other people, like, it's not a big deal, but to me it's a big deal because it's like, when I started YouTube, I said, listen, I'm going to focus on my personal brand. I'm just going to focus on me. I'm not listening to no one tell me about flipping, selling me dreams, opportunities. I've turned down every opportunity. I'm focusing on me. It might take 2-3 years. It might be hard. There might be blood, sweat, and tears. I might not make no money from it, but so what? I know how to make money in other areas. Let me focus on my own personal brand. And when I first started this thing, guys, I'm going to scroll down. When I first started, I was posting. I said, I'm going to post 365 videos in 2025. Obviously, I've been posting 2-3 times a day, certain times. And in my head, I'm just like, do you know what? We've got the GRMs, we've got all these crazy YouTube pages. Why can't, with other various artists, content creators, why can't I do different sorts of style of content for me? I can do that for me. Why can't I do that for me? Of course I can. People are going to see a different personality in different bits of content. So I thought, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to post 365 videos a day and go from there. Now, guys, when I was posting these videos, it was here 6 months ago. This only had like 300 views. I was averaging 150 to 350 views. You get me? I was averaging them. Trust me, 200, 350. Like, I was averaging these views. Now, guys, obviously, I never in a million years think, let me flip the screen because that's probably done in your eye. I'll never in a million years think, bro, me speaking like this with authentic content, the speaking, the mindset, my points on things and whatnot, what my opinions are, that I would ever reach 100,000 views I got 100,000 views in 23 hours, you get me? And I was like, bro, can I do that? Can I get my first authentic content to 100,000 views? Usually you have to do crazy edits. And in my head, it just shows you 6 months of hard work. And this is what it takes to build a personal brand. You got to be consistent, bro, posting on everything. And I've cut out. I'm going down this journey by myself. Big shout out to all the man them. Good luck on your journey. Happy for you, boom, 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 but I'm doing this by myself. I moved to Dubai to figure it out by myself. I realized the support in the UK is not there no more. Like, everyone has their small circles to support, but with me, it's just not there no more, which is fine. The support for you guys is there, but just I'm talking about peers and whatnot, which is fine. Man's not entitled. But I thought, you know what? This year I'm going down this journey by myself, and it's like understanding, having a community that people just watch my vlogs. You get me? Normal people watch my vlogs. This is just starting, so it's on 1.1k views in 7 hours, but I just started doing my vlog stuff. That's gonna start catching traction in the 6 months. This stuff intakes, updates, it's doing well, you get me? And it's just doing a varied number of things. But it just goes to show, man, you can't make no excuses. Like I literally edited that vlog myself on CapCut. I bought CapCut Pro. I sat down and watched the YouTube thing. I started doing transitions, put in audios, this don't work, that works, and kept on editing. Just to show, because a lot of people make excuses. And a lot of people were like, oh yeah, I can't do this or I'm looking to do this. Stop waiting on people, bro. Stop waiting on people. Get up and just go and do it. Go and do it, literally, go and do it. And for me, my life and what I'm doing now is going to be an example. The weight that I am, 120 kg, I'm going to show you, look, what it takes to drop the weight and stay at that weight and take full accountability. So yeah, man, big shout out to everyone. Thank you for the support, man. And also, it will mean a lot to me, you know? Start building up this YouTube channel, man. Start building up. If you can press the subscribe button, if we can get to 40k subscribers by next week, I would be appreciated, man. Big shout out, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.